Podcast TV, smoothest podcast in the world. I got a very special one for y'all today. We got Royal Skye in this bitch. Let's go. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, man.
And I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here.
So talk to me, man. How's life been for the past, let's say, 60 days for Skye? Give us the past 60 days. I know you've been going through some rough shit. Give us the ups, give us the downs. You know, talk to us.
My life for the past 60 days, bro. Worst thing I've ever been through in my life.
Yeah.
The pain that I feel, unbearable.
Right.
Unbearable. I can't eat. I can't sleep. I can't think straight. I don't feel like I have any emotion. I feel dead inside. I feel numb. I feel like I lost the most important person to me in my entire life. Like, I love my dad more than I love anybody on this earth. You understand? So,
100%.
So it's been tough, man. And I'm gonna be honest, this is the first death my aunt passed away when I was 9, and I went to her memorial on my birthday. But I was a kid. I couldn't I wasn't really close. You know, we was close, but I couldn't really feel like that. You know, I'm a grown woman. I'm 24. My father just committed suicide. I don't know how to deal. I never been to a funeral before. Right. I've never seen a dead body. Yeah. I had to touch my dad and see my dad in the casket. Wow. That's an image I would never get out of my head. Never. You know, and it's like I haven't seen him in over a year over our own differences. I never thought the next time I would see him would be that way. Right. So that really messed me up. Absolutely. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really messed me up. Sure.
And as far as recovery, do you have any rituals or anything to kind of cope with it? You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a struggle, but what are you doing nowadays to kind of heal a little bit?
I'm going to be honest with you, it's so fresh. I can't even think about it. It's like, I'm still, it's like, and I heard the whole thing about, like, you know, grieving, and there's like 5 steps to it. I think I'm still in denial stage. Right. Where I don't believe it. Yeah. I don't look, bro. There'd be times, right, where even I drop the video, and I sit there and I just think about my dad. I'm like, well, he's really gone. Like, wow. He's really like, no, not like, bro. Like, I'll be driving. It'd be just random. It'd be random things, right? Yeah. Like, I'll sit there in the car, right, and like I'll just stare out the window, and I'll just like think of my dad, and it'd be weird. I just be like, nah, like it's almost like I found out all over again. Right. It's like this has been happening since he passed away. Like, it's almost like sometimes I just sit there and just have that same feeling of when I got the phone call saying that he was gone. You know, it's something that I can't explain. Like, I can't explain these feelings until you go through it personally in your own life. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I completely understand that.
So talk us through the funeral, man. How emotional was that for you, man? How hard was it to, you know, just to, you know, deal with the family and seeing your father like that? Just walk us through that.
I was sad because I couldn't attend the funeral with my brothers, you know, and I did an interview to talk about that. Yeah. My brothers weren't invited, whatever. You know,
but,
it is.
I hate to stop you here. Can you tell us why your brothers weren't invited?
All right, so look, I'm gonna say it like this. Whatever my brother's relationship was with Tammy has nothing to do with me, right? Nothing at all. I love my brothers. I think no matter what my brother said in the past does not take away the right for them to see their father one last time before he's buried. That's all I'm saying. My brother could have talked shit to Tammy and threatened them. I don't care. Like, everybody deserves to say goodbye. Like, I wanted my brothers to touch my dad the way I touched him and held him and saw him and I was able to say goodbye to my dad. I didn't want, you know, it was sad the way I had to do it, but I saw him. I touched him. His cold heart, but like, that hurt me. But I felt like I needed that. Yeah. Like, if I didn't see my dad, I would have been like 10 times worse. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just felt like my brother deserved the same I did, yo.
I couldn't agree with that more. Like,
I don't care what they said.
All the family drama aside, all the bullshit. That should have been irrelevant.
It's irrelevant because that Tammy is not your right to take that from my brothers. That is still their father. Period. End of discussion.
And just to say this, a time of death is when you must you must come together and set all the bullshit.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. I saw people at the funeral. Actually, before the funeral, we had a viewing.
Right.
which was only family and close friends. We got to see my dad. You know, Jenna went in first, saw my dad, and they took me in, and
Right.
I got to see my dad before all his friends. It was emotional, but I saw people at that viewing over my dad that I had beef with, but as soon as I saw them, I hugged them and we cried.
Right.
It was like
Right.
all the beef didn't matter.
It don't
Like
matter. It
we
don't
came
matter.
together for
Yeah.
him. Like all that mattered to me
Mm.
was we laid him to rest the right way.
Right.
Like that's all that mattered to me. Like
Mm.
he deserves that.
Right.
For everything my father went through, right? He deserved that.
Absolutely.
And
At the very least.
it hurt me
Yeah.
to stand there alone without my brother.
Right. Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
get it.
it makes me emotional because I felt like I know Tammy don't like me. It was all Tammy's family. I flew my cousin out from my mom's side, so I feel like I have somebody I know to support me.
Right.
It was
yeah.
really just Jenna. Like that's all at the time I was cool with. You know, so I was uncomfortable. I didn't get to speak at the funeral, nothing. Like, and then people are making these own accusations. Like, bro, people don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Tammy told me,
Mm.
yo, I asked her, I said, so what's going on with the whole speaking arrangement? She's like, oh, well, babe, it's only an hour-long service, but they should make it longer because your dad's a celebrity.
Right.
She's like, it's only me, Tony, and Sam speaking. So I was like,
Uh-oh.
okay. So I'm in my head, I'm like, I thought it was just them three.
Right.
When Tammy's turn to speak, she brings Jenna up for her.
Wow.
So Jenna could have something. And I sat there and I watched Jenna walk up and speak, and I said, this fucking
Wow.
bitch. I said, this bitch.
What was okay? What was the explanation for that? Please tell me there was an explanation.
Yo,
for
let
that.
me tell you, after the funeral, when we all went back to the house and ate and everybody came and we got together, you know what Tammy said when it was me and her outside? She said, Skye, by the way, I just want to say, I know Jenna, I had no idea Jenna was out there. And like, but my whole thing is this, my whole thing is this. Why did you feel the need to bring it up? Because bitch, you felt guilty about that. You knew I was never gonna say nothing. You know why? Because people don't understand. If I was to lash out, I'm getting kicked out of my dad's house. I'm in Texas. I have no plane ticket back home. I have no money. I have to shut the fuck up until I go back home.
Exactly.
Respectfully.
Right.
As much as I wanted to be like, bitch, fuck, I want to speak. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't, or else I'm gonna be in the streets in Houston, Texas,
Yeah.
with nowhere to go.
Right.
What the fuck, man? Like, put yourself in my shoes. I'm with the evil stepmom. I know hated me and my brothers, but you know what? I'm glad she had me come to Texas.
Yeah.
She did call me. But the first thing she said was, "I didn't kill your dad." She said
That's the first words that came out of her mouth.
on my dad's grave, on my music, on everything I love. The first thing that came out this woman's mouth when she called me on her friend's phone was, "I didn't kill your dad."
Wow.
Because there was the TMZ blogs. But guess what?
Yeah.
I had no idea what she was talking about because I haven't seen the blogs yet.
Yeah.
So I was like, "What is she?" And then when I'm at the airport, my one of my friends had sent me the TMZ thing about the whole life show. This is on my way to Houston.
Exactly.
I'm just now seeing all the. Y'all was in the same hotel. Jenna told me, I got a phone call saying, you know, Dad's dead. Like, they found his body in the hotel. I'm breaking down. No, what?
Yeah, no way.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Like thinking it's a dream. Like,
Yeah,
hoping
like,
it's a dream. You know what I mean?
What? And I'm like, nah, man, that ain't that. Make sure it's him. Like, are you sure? Like, are you sure?
Yeah.
Nah, it was him. I had no idea Tammy was with him.
I want to say this. Is there perhaps an indirect way? You know, and allegedly, we're going to use that word. Is there perhaps an indirect way that maybe she might have caused him to do that, maybe because of the stress? And
I'm gonna speak. The only thing I could do is speak how I feel about the situation of my father committing suicide.
Let's hear it.
So when I posted online and I said Tammy killed my dad, let me clarify this.
Yeah.
I never meant that she physically killed my dad.
Of course.
When I said she killed my dad, I meant more in a way mentally.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna say this: you left to go get snacks for 10 minutes. It doesn't take 10 minutes for somebody to hang themselves.
Right.
So your story isn't adding up. And then like you called me and told me that y'all was drinking. He was taking Ambien. He was crying, talking about his life story. Right. She told me this out her own mouth, yo. Before I flew out to Texas, she said that my dad was talking about shit that happened to him as a kid that she would not repeat out of respect for my dad. And she said he was in the corner of the hotel room, balled up, crying like a little boy. Why the fuck would you go leave my dad and get snacks if you knew he was in that state of mind? Bitch, I don't care what you say, what Jenna say. Your story's not adding up with me. That was my daddy. That was my daddy before y'all was even thought of. That was my daddy first.
Right.
I'm his firstborn daughter, and I'm gonna protect my dad.
As you should.
Like dead ass, like, you know.
As you should. As you should. How did your brothers take being not invited to the funeral? What was their reaction, man? I mean, obviously they're hurt, but can you give us more clarity on how they felt?
Like, let me just explain everything, because everyone want to know everything. Me and Hunter were not talking. Hunter wasn't talking to anybody, including my dad. Hunter had his own mental issues. I want all the fans to understand. He has his own mental issues that he's dealing with. Right? Excuse me. So, Jacob, I told Jacob. I tried to call Jacob. He wasn't home. I called my grandma. My grandma was the first person to know my dad had passed away. I called my mom. My mom, she didn't believe me. She thought it was a rumor. I'm telling her, no, this is real shit. Like, it's really real. And then Jacob was at the store. I guess Jacob came back home and she told Jacob. And then Jacob's texted me going crazy. Like, another thing, my brother has mental health problems. I defended Jacob online, and then Jacob turned against me and started talking shit about me.
Wow.
And I defended him, bro. Do you know how I feel?
No,
I defended you to the world.
Yeah.
Literally. And you went behind my back and talked the most shit about
me. Did he do it on like social media or
bro,
something?
You know what it is?
Post
He did
it on like IG or Facebook?
Did. I think he went like and talked to like this dude named Henry Resilient. And I'm gonna say this right now. I could easily end Jacob for the shit that he did to me.
Of course.
But I will not do that out of respect for my father and my own image. And I told Jacob, stop, bro. Stop, because you're gonna make me do something I know I'm gonna regret. And I don't wanna do that to you.
Of course.
You know, but when I needed you the most, you know, he would get drunk every night, right? And just text me all these hurtful shit, and then I'll block him. I feel bad, so I'll unblock him. I wake up in the morning, he's like, yo, I was so drunk last night, like, I don't even know what happened. I'm like, dude, you just messaged Henry, the YouTuber, a bunch of talking shit about me, dude. He was like, yeah, but they can't prove it's me. I'm like, you sound crazy, bro. Like, what are you doing? No, bro, I'm telling you, like, crazy. I don't even want to get into too much about Jacob, because I love my brother. Don't get me wrong. I love my brother, but he hurt me more than you can even understand.
Can I ask you this? I mean, I don't know if you know, but maybe you do. Was there ever a reason given why he did that? Like, 'cause I can't.
And you want me to tell you the truth?
Yeah, I mean, if you can.
Jacob's jealous of me.
Because
when I let him, I actually believe that. I told you about this. When I let him live with me, right? I came home from work one day. I sat down. He goes, "You think you're better than me because you're a rapper?"
What?
Like, yeah. So I think that all the attention I got after my dad passed away, I didn't ask for it. I didn't ask for fans to dig deep on who Skye was. It just happened.
Exactly.
You think I want followers off of my dad?
No,
absolutely
never.
Not.
Of course
absolutely not.
No.
But it just happened. No. So Jacob is like, both sides, you know, all he's worried about is, views and this and that and likes and follows. Like, bro, we just lost our dad.
Yeah.
Like, I'm hurting every day. Fuck Instagram.
Yeah.
Fuck the social media. My dad is gone.
Right.
That can't, nothing in this world can take away that pain.
Right.
That's in my heart.
Absolutely.
That I have to walk with. And I'm 24 years old. I'm trying to really figure out. All right, it's been a few months.
Yeah.
What am I going to do for the rest of my life?
Yeah.
10 years from now, a year from now.
Yeah.
He's gone, bro. And I don't know how to accept it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Not you.
Understood.
Not you.
Yeah.
You know, like, I wish I could have saved him, man.
It's very interesting because not only is he a superhero on TV, but he's also your superhero in real life. So I could definitely see how that added to the pain.
This goes to show that even superheroes, that's everyone's hero, we're human at the end of the day, and we all fight our own demons.
Right.
And I want this to really be like an eye-opener for mental health.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
It's real, man. And my dad was fighting a lot of demons. He was the most happiest, smiling person in person, but behind closed doors, he was hurting. He was broken, and that breaks me because I couldn't help him.
Did you know that he was suffering behind the scenes? Were you aware of that?
I was aware, yeah. I wasn't aware of the suicidal things. Like when Tammy called me and said that, and this is another thing that spiraled on the internet. When I said Tammy called me and said that he had a gun to his head and tried to shoot and it hit and missed the house. That's just what she told me 2 days before he killed himself. So Tammy knew he was suicidal. Exactly. So it's like, I'm only saying what I was told. If it don't make sense to y'all, I'm sorry, because hey, it doesn't make sense to me either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm his daughter. I'm trying to figure out the same thing everyone else is trying to figure out. Why? What happened that night? Right. The only person that knows what happened that night is Tammy.
Only person.
That's the only person.
Right.
And I'm sorry, but your story just doesn't add up to me. You left to go get snacks for 10 minutes, and then and I don't know what happened. What, he locked you out and he hung? It just doesn't. Why didn't you take the hotel key with you? Right. Why didn't you take the key with you? Yeah. It's a lot of questions I have.
And especially knowing more than anyone that he was having suicidal thoughts.
Yes, and
shit
she
like
knew
that.
this. And she could lie to the fans and lie to TMZ. She could lie to People's Magazine. She told me on the phone, my dad tried to kill himself 2 days before he hung himself. Wow. Bitch, you knew. Yeah. You fucking knew. And you know what? That's why you're crying every day and you're depressed, because you know what she told me? She said, Skye, I could have saved it. It's my fault. It's my fault. When I saw my dad's dead body and I was there crying, Tammy was on the floor, damn near unconscious. We both was on the floor, like, and she was like, it's my fault. I could have saved him. And I'm looking at her like, son, why you have so much guilt? Yeah. Why? Like, why? Like, I've seen it. No one was there but me. Exactly. This is my father. Yeah. I would never, ever lie about my father. Of course. Or especially the situation's really, really deep to me. Absolutely. And this is something I don't play about. Mm-hmm. My daddy, don't play about my daddy whatsoever. No.
Okay. Dude, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's absolutely terrible. So let me ask you this, man. So at what point in time did the relationship between you and Jenna kind of get offset? You know what I'm saying?
All right, so me and Jenna was cool, man. Like, I even brought her on the show.
Yeah, I remember.
We did an interview.
We did. Mm-hmm.
Me and Jenna was cool. Like, we had a cool little relationship. I could take it way back to when my dad was here and he was out here. I was supposed to have Jenna come to my house. Right. Jenna just flipped on me for no reason. She was supposed to come see me, and I made dinner for her. I bought a futon so she could come spend the night. Right. She was like, I'm in town. She was shooting Legends of the White Dragon. Right. And she's like, yeah, I'm about to come over. I'm about to go get weed and come over. Boom, she didn't come. The next day I hit her. The next day I hit her. The next thing you know, she's back in Houston. So I'm like, yo, what, you back? Like, what's up? And she's like, honestly, I feel like you're using me to get to dad. What? Boom. And like, when she said that, yo, I went off on her. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you always made me feel like that, and that's wrong of you, right? Anyways, I blocked her. We blocked each other.
Can I say this real quick? She said that she feels like you're using her to get to your dad.
Exactly, but I already had my dad.
You already had your dad.
And listen, I don't have to use you. That's my father. Right. That's my dad.
Exactly.
He was my dad before he was yours, before he was even thought of. So,
that part,
Now let me say it like this, right? Mm-hmm. So boom, I unblocked her and I tried to get a hold of her when Shayla died, because I felt bad. That's the heart I have. Exactly. I'm fighting for my family, even though they did me dirty. Exactly. I'm still fighting for them, because that's how I've always been that way. I can't hold hate in my heart, right? So I ended up calling. She didn't answer. One day she just answered, and then I cried. I was like, yo, like, what the fuck, Jenna? Like, I've been reaching out to you months, you know. And everything was cool. We started talking again. Boom, my dad got her a ticket out to come see me. She was with me in my house for like a week, and she didn't even want to leave. Like, she wanted to extend her stay. Like, we was cool. I took her here.
Oh, that's a blessing.
But listen, though.
Okay. Go ahead.
So boom, everything cool. We still was talking, and then she called me, told me our dad had passed away. I went out to Texas. I was emotional one night. We was at a Paul Wall concert. Shit, we didn't even get to see Paul Wall. I got drunk. I was drinking, and I was outside the club. And everybody left me in the club because I guess one of my dad's old friends had like enemies with a gang, so they all left me in the club. I walk out the bathroom. Our whole section is cleared out. I'm like, why the fuck would y'all leave? I'm pissed. I'm walking out the club, walking all the way across the parking lot. They all outside. I'm like, yo. In my head, I'm like, I would never leave nobody. I would tell you. I would go get you. Like, off that, I already know how y'all feel about me. Yeah. So, I'm crying. I'm angry. I'm telling Jenna. Jenna tried to flip this. She went on YouTube and made a comment and said, Skye made fun of my dad hanging himself. I wanted to slap the fuck out of this bitch. You know what happened, Chucky?
You said she did it publicly?
Yeah, she said it publicly, and they screen recorded it and put it on YouTube. And this is what really happened. I was drunk and I was crying. And I was yelling at Jenna. I was like, dude, dad hung himself. I was crying, like, angry. Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, she's gone. Like, that's how it was. And she was like, Daddy doesn't even love you. Wow. She said that to me, yo. And I stopped crying. I got in the car. We drove back to my dad's house. I packed all my shit and I Ubered to my friend's house. And I said, I'm done. Yeah. I'm done. I was not staying there no more.
Yeah.
You said the thing you should not say to me.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm talking to somebody. They ended up me and Jenna ended up saying, yo, look, I don't like how things happened the other night. We both lost our dad. We're both angry. We're both hurt. We're taking it out on each other. I miss you. I love you. I'm sorry. She was sorry. Tammy gave her 3 of my dad's jackets in a black trash bag to come bring to me. Right. That's the only thing I got from my dad was 3 hoodies in a black trash bag that Jenna pulled up and gave to me. Right? That's it. But you know what? That's what I wanted. I want something for my dad. Exactly. I don't care.
That's all you wanted from the get-go. Little do they know it. Yeah.
From little, I know. Everyone talking about money this, money that. What? First of all, my dad left Jenna as the trustee. That means he trusted you to give everything forcefully out to everybody. That doesn't mean he just left everything. That don't mean that you did. If he left everything to you, he would have put it in a will and stated everything's going to Jenna. No, a trust. A trustee is somebody he trusted that's going to give that responsibly give everybody what they, and you think, and to think that me and my brothers are getting nothing, you know what? I don't want money because guess what? She's going to live off daddy's money like she's always had. And her little music career she's trying to do, she could take that money and go do videos. Guess what? I did this shit from the bottom without $1. I had no money to my name when I did Legends Never Die. I had no money. But guess what? I did a bomb-ass music video because I'm a true artist. Now, true artists get it out the mud.
I love it.
We get it out the mud. I don't need daddy's money. I never did.
I love it. I'm glad you brought that up. Let's talk about the song. Is it too offset to talk? To jump to the song. So give me what inspired that song, man, and what emotions you had while making it, and talk to us about that.
Shout out to Mike Colombo. Mike Colombo produced this amazing record. Mike Colombo had sent me like 5 beats. Right. There was originally a beat I was supposed to record. It's called "You Are My Somebody." Right. And I had actually wrote to it. And so when I booked the studio session and I went to the studio, I'm trying to sing the hook, and it's almost like I haven't been in the studio since my dad died. It's almost like I forgot how to sing and I forgot how to rap. Right. I was like, yo, I sound like shit. I can't do this. I was trying, and I had wasted an hour, and I only paid for 3 hours. Exactly. So when I had 2 hours left, I went on where the beats Mike sent me, and I picked that beat, the Legends Never Die beat. Right. I said, fuck it, just put this on, play it loud, I'll figure something out. Definitely. The first thing that came to my head, I said, time heals, but time don't heal everything. And I was like, ooh, okay, wait, hold on. I'm like, keep it running. I love it. I'm like, I swear I'd do anything just to see you one last time. It's hard to say goodbye. And then I didn't even have the Legends Never Die part. I was like, yo, Legends Never Die. This gotta be. I'm like, that was it. I'm like, this is what I'm like. I don't know what I'm gonna say, but I know the song is gonna be called Legends Never Die. Right. And I was just like, Legends Never Die. And I put a little pause in there. I was like, all right, now I need a I was like, I'm like, I need a choir. I wanted it to sound like an anthem. Definitely. So I put it together. In my verses, I freestyled the whole thing.
I love it.
I was in like, I was like, at the curtain, I just need someone to show me love. Right. And I was like, all right, stop it. I'm like, let me think about what I'm going to say next. Right. I did that whole song in 2 hours. Wow. And actually, my bad, in less than 2 hours. And I wrote it all myself, freestyled it myself. So that's how that song came about. Shout out to Mike Colombo, man. Mike Colombo made this all happen for me. And with the video, I was already planning on visiting a family friend in New York. Nice. So it's perfect timing. So Mike goes, why don't you shoot a video? I'm like, man, I don't got the money for that. He's like, yo, I got a boy in New York that can look out for you. Right. And it just happened. I was just like, yo, wait, so I'm about to go shoot a video? Like, I don't got my hair done. I don't got no clothes. What the fuck? Okay, so the day I'm going into the airport, I'm like running around the mall. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I need to find something green. Yeah. Tell me why I walk in H&M and I see all this. Let's go. It's a whole aisle, all Power Ranger green. I said, yo, this is meant to be. And tell me this. All these jackets was extra large. I got the last small. Let's go. The last small. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? It was meant to be. Like, my daddy was guiding me through all this.
That's what's up, man. What a beautiful story, man. I love that shit. So since you dropped the song, have you seen any change in like the your following and everything? What has been the response to the song, by the way? What the critics and the people who love it, what have you been hearing back from that song?
So I've heard nothing but amazing, great things. I have no idea how much my pain and strength inspires people. And I think it's a little, for me, I'm shocked because I'm grieving.
Right.
But then like people are telling me I'm their inspiration.
Wow.
And I don't really know how to take it. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I'm folding. I feel like I'm falling. I feel like I'm failing. But people are telling me I'm their inspiration, and that shout out to April, man. Her son is he's fighting. He has a tumor in his eye. He's very sick right now. And I've been posting him on page, and she told me the only way my son goes to sleep is listening to Legends Never Die. And yo, I cried. Like I cried to her last night. Yo, I cried. I was like, this, and I was selfish because I was talking about when my dad passed away. I was talking about taking my life too. I was suicidal.
Yeah.
I was suicidal. And I said, how can I be so selfish to want to take my life when this 7-year-old boy is fighting for his life? Literally fighting for his life. And I'm over here talking about I want to take mine. So that really opened up my eyes. I was like, yo, I got people that really look up to me. Like, and it's almost like Lil Boosie said, he's like, I ain't your role model. I said by my own bottle. I'm like, no, matter of fact, that was Tupac.
Yeah, for sure.
Tupac. He said, yeah. So it's like, how can I be a role model when I'm in real life? Like, I make mistakes too. I'm not perfect.
No, but that's a beautiful thing. I think that's a beautiful thing, man. And I know sometimes I think most people who kind of get other people feel inspiration from them, you kind of feel like you don't deserve it, but apparently you're doing something right if another person is feeling that way about you. You know what I'm saying? And
like, let me clarify this. Music is the only way I know how to communicate.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to express the feelings I had when my dad passed away. All I could do was put it in a song and put it out there. My dad was like my #1 fan, yo. He would tell me all the time, like, yo, you the best freestyler ever.
I love it.
You the best freestyle. He's like, yo, Skye, like, you hard. He's like, you need to rap. Wow. So I know, and it breaks my heart because I wish I could just see my dad's reaction for this song. Yeah. I know he's happy, yo. I know he's so proud of me. I know he's like, it breaks my heart because I never thought I would have to make a song for my dad.
Oh, I know.
Passing away. You know, it's a pain I can't express to you. Like, I watched the video 1,000 times a day, back to back to back to back, and I'm just like, nah, like, this ain't real. Like, gone. Like, he's really gone. I made a song for my daddy that's not here. I deal with that. Like, I did that for me. I did that so I could feel better. And I did that for the fans so they could feel close to him, so they could know that Jason was human. He was a human. He had real feelings. And sometimes there's something my dad told me I would never forget. He said, Skye, you want to be famous so bad. He said, be careful what you wish for. And he sent me the song by Eminem, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it, and if you get it, then you just might not know what to do with it, and it might just come back on you tenfold. Wow, that is so And he sent me that song. He said, Skye, listen to this. We was driving through Malibu when he said that. He's like, you want to be famous. He's like, be careful what you wish for. Now I understand. Now you get it. Now you get it. Since he passed away, and this song, I'm getting all these I'm getting comments, I'm getting messages, I'm getting people sending me his toxicity report and telling me, yo, your dad was murdered. Respectfully, I don't want to hear that. Yo, I'm grieving. Like, I don't know why people think it's okay to message me back, yeah, your dad was murdered. You think I don't have my own conclusions? I don't need to hear that all day. I can't even go on Instagram no more. I can't even. Can you, speaking of that, can you talk to us about what your own, the conclusion that you brought up in your head might have played out? If you don't mind sharing that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel like I talked about it earlier when I say that nobody knows what happened in that hotel room but Tammy. I can't sit there and tell you. You can't just speculate. You don't want to speculate. I don't want to speculate because I'm going to be honest. I don't know nothing. Of course. I just know my dad hung himself. Yeah. That's it. Why? I don't know. How was he with Tammy? I don't get it. It just doesn't make. You guys were going through a divorce. Right. If you guys were so happy, right? And you guys were having a great time and working things out. Why did he hang himself? Period. Why? Period. Why? I thought you were happy. Yeah. I thought y'all would work. That don't make sense, bro. Anybody would think that. Yeah. What are you talking about? For sure. You were happy, and my dad was, and you guys were planning on remarrying. Yeah. The fuck? Why did he hang himself, bitch? No way. Tell me the truth. Yeah. That's why she's hurting right now. I don't care what nobody thinks. I don't care about Tammy. I don't care about Jenna. I got her name covered up. Yeah. She went online and wanted to be petty and get my name covered up. Cool, I got hers too. Yo, I'm telling you right now, Jenna is dead to me. Like, dead to me. Like, I hate to be this person, but I hope I don't run into her in person, because, Lord Jesus, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, you crossed the line. You online talking about I made fun of my dad hanging. You saying shit. You telling me my dad hated me? Literally hated you. I'm the trustee. There's nothing nobody could do about it, and laughed at it and then tried to delete it. But the fans screenshotted it. Bitch, it's all over YouTube. You fucked up. You trying to be fucking slick. You trying to be me. Let's be real. Now she got tattoos on her neck. Oh, now she's a rapper. apparently Jenna never knew I rap. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You a lying ass bitch. I've always, my dad, by the way, bought me a karaoke machine when I was 8. She knew I did music. Now she wants, like, you know what I'm saying? What, you getting braids now? But you gonna get finger waves next, bitch? What's crazy. Like, but you know what's crazy? As a big sister,
you like that?
I like that. I'm a big sister. Like, I can sit here. I'm not even talking shit, yo. She can act like she not trying to follow me, but she is. But I'm a big sister. Come on, you look up to me. Just admit it. You know what I'm saying? Let it never die. Go stream it.
Yeah. She need to, like, go ahead and just admit to it. Like, look, sis, I want to be like, and which is nothing wrong with that, because I got older siblings.
I mean, I would want to be like me too. So I get it.
I love that. I
get it. You know, and it's crazy because I don't look. One thing about me, I don't hate for my sister. You want to do music? Cool. Do it, baby.
Oh,
do it.
I'm glad you said that. Are y'all ever gonna drop the song that y'all made together?
Bro, and then she gonna go online and say I covered for my song. Girl, I told you I don't want to be on your corny ass song. You not like I'm not dropping shit with my sister. Yo, my sister would never breathe the same air I breathe. One thing she can never take from me is my music and how that I actually went in the streets, homeless, going through shit. I really struggled. I'm a real artist. You not, baby. You a white girl that grew up rich as shit. Your room is bigger than my mama's apartment. Like, chill out. You not from the streets. You don't know what struggle. All right, I get it. You lost your sister. You hurt, but you want to portray this hood, and bitch, you not none of that. Like, and my daddy knew I was, though. My daddy would tell me all the time, he's like, yo, Skye, if I have a problem, I'm gonna have you come on.
No way.
He's like, yo, like, and I'm not talking about myself, I'm talking about like another female. He's like, yo, I know if I have a problem, he's like, man, I'm scared because you fuck them up. I'm like, daddy, you know I'll beat their ass. He's like, I know, that's why I gotta be careful with you. Like, that's right. I'm like, daddy, like, you know, I had my daddy over there throwing up the fucking blue rags and shit.
That's funny. Yeah. Definitely. It's like some joking shit.
Yeah, joking shit. Like, my daddy would be like, what's up? You know, like.
So let me ask you this. So me, I'm the type of person that no matter the type of relationship I have with somebody, it's always able to be like reignited, forgiven. You know where I'm going. Is there any scenario where you and your sister could kind of
absolutely not
come back and
absolutely not? She
get along and be
when I tell you she's dead to me, like she's dead to me. Like, I'm gonna tell you this right now. My daddy was the most important thing. You looked me in my eyes for one and told me Dad doesn't even love you, and then you texted my phone and told me Dad literally hated you. Bitch, fuck you. Fuck you. Like, my dad's not here no more. You act like you the only daughter. Like, you act like I was his firstborn. That's why you mad, baby, because I'm the firstborn. Right. I'm his baby girl. Exactly. And then you know what her sister told me? Rest in peace to her sister. But you know what Shayla told me when she was alive? She said every time somebody said, yo, Skye looks just like her daddy. Jenna went, no, she doesn't. I do. You know what's crazy?
Oh, you lying.
When I went to the funeral, Tammy's mom, Tammy's sister, they all said, damn, Skye, you look just like your dad. Hey,
just a side note, you do look just like your dad, bro. You look just like him.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I'm sorry, I got the genes, Jenna, but
you look just like Pops, man.
Everybody,
y'all are identical.
At the funeral, Tammy was like, man, you look just like your dad. It's scary.
For sure.
And I know that hurt Jenna's little heart. Because she's like, my twin. Bitch, I'm his twin. Fuck out here. Like, it's not. Everyone on my page like, yo, Jenna don't even look nothing like him. Like, I don't know. I think we need to get a DNA.
You so stupid.
I'm dead, man. Shit.
Bro,
I'm the real Frank. Let's be honest.
Nah, no doubt.
I'm going to talk my shit now. I don't care. I don't care.
Y'all definitely look more like than.
Man, I'm my daddy's twin. Like, dead ass his twin. That's my mini me. Like that's you right. Put me and him side to side. It's scary. It's scary how much I'm looking like. You know what? I think it was actually Jenna's Aunt Patty. She told me in text. She's like, "You want to see your dad?" She's like, "Just look in the mirror."
That's right.
And I look in the mirror and it kind of tripped me out because I'm like, "No."
Hey, did you see it?
Hell yeah, I see it.
It's interesting you said
that. And I got
that.
a tattoo right here. Like
I love it. That's fire, by the way. It's interesting you said that because I've always said that, like, you know how like people compare you to somebody. People compare you to somebody, and you will be like, nah. When you can see it too, you know you look like that motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you can see the resemblance yourself.
That's my dad.
Yeah.
Like,
and he can't deny you, bro. It's a rap. It's not denying you at all. You his, bro.
No, my daddy's like, I'm gonna share some voice message with my daddy.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm gonna share some personal shit. Let me go in here.
Let's see what the comments say. Yep, everybody saying that shit. You look just like him.
Yeah, I'm my daddy's twin. Like, look, one thing is like, it's like, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care.
Hey, somebody said, Skye, you should be the new Green Ranger, not Jenna.
All right, listen. Now, can I talk about that? Now, listen. I've heard that so many times. Being a Power Ranger, I don't want to do that. I'm a rapper, but I'm gonna say this right now though. I'll be the better Green Ranger. I look more like him.
Yeah, on me.
I look more like my daddy, and I could probably act better than my sister. The fuck, like, fuck out of here. You know, she could go ahead and do that, and I feel like, you know what's crazy? Like, she want to live this lifestyle where she trying to rap, want to be hood and shit, but then she now. I feel like her trying to be a Power Ranger is only trying to one up on me.
Yeah.
Like, you can't make it in music.
Yeah. So
what else you gonna do?
Right.
Like, let's be honest, your music is not gonna go nowhere. And am I hating? No, I'm just telling the truth. Like, look, like I said, all that trust is going to her, right? If all her music videos get better, best believe that's daddy's money. Daddy's money he let you is gonna pay for all your little shit. But guess what, bitch? I made it out the mud.
Out the mud.
I ain't got no dollars to my name. I ain't got $1 to my name. But guess what? I made a whole video. And I did that shit out of the strength, because real artists make it out the mud.
That part.
Like, you can't sit here and act like you know what, you don't know what struggle is. And my dad always told me, like, damn, Skye, I don't know what to do with Jenna. She's trying to be hood. Yeah. She's hanging out with all these gang, like thug guys. And some guy came, one of my sister's friends came in the house and stole my dad's gun and shit. Wow. One of my sister's little hood rap friends, like, bitch, you want to be hood so bad? Be a white girl. I would do anything to be you. To be in your shoes. Like, shit, can I be rich and sit and living like that?
I've always tripped out over people that come from the suburbs, come from these suburban areas.
Shaking bad.
Oh shit. It's my bad.
Yeah, it's probably you.
It's just because it's on the table. But I've always tripped out over people that come from these like suburbs. Yeah. You want to be from the hood,
bro?
Have you lost your mind?
My dad would always tell me, and he would even tell Jacob too, like, yo, I don't know what to do with Jenna. Like, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm telling y'all that I'm saying everything because I don't give a fuck no more. Yeah, I don't care. Like, if they want to go make an interview about me, do it. Look, at this point, I want to see what you gotta say. Right. Cause nothing you say is gonna. I don't. Fuck you. Like, you dead to me. Like, and it's fucked up because it's fucked up how it has to take somebody to die. Yeah. And when money's involved, shit gets out. You know what's crazy, bro? I wanted nothing but my duck that I gave my dad. Tammy gave it to me in Texas. Yeah. And I want a hoodie so I can have my. I don't give a fuck. I make my own money.
Absolutely.
I'm Royal Skye.
That part.
I'm gonna blow the fuck up.
That part.
Fuck out of me. I don't need no fucking money. Yeah. But to think that you guys are just gonna try to take everything and leave us like we don't exist. Right. Now you cross the line. For sure. That's what it's about. I'm his daughter. He has 2 sons.
You know what? It seems to me, respectfully, this is all respect coming from me. It seems like that side of the family is in it for the money.
Oh,
and y'all just in it for the recognition. Like, y'all just want to be acknowledged.
I want to be acknowledged. Look, so my whole point, my whole thing with my brothers was I just wanted to be acknowledged. I just wanted it to be like, look, Jenna's not the only one hurting. Right. At the funeral, I seen a lot of people hug Jenna, but a couple people hug me. What about me? Right. And honestly, it's not a comparison, but I hurt more because the situation with my dad.
Of
He already left us for you and your family.
Exactly.
Like, and Tammy was the reason why he wasn't in our lives. And my dad even told me.
Hey, I'm glad you brought that up. I want to ask you this if you don't mind. Can you talk more about Tammy asking, telling him not to him giving you guys stuff, and Tammy saying him telling you guys not to tell Tammy.
So my dad would always do stuff for us, right? But he'll tell us like, don't tell Tammy because I don't want her to get mad.
Of course.
So me and my dad, like my brother, like months before my dad killed himself, my dad bought my brother a motorcycle.
Right.
And sent him this leather jacket that like Tammy knows about. That's why when Tammy was like she wasn't close, that's why my brother texted that and I posted it online. I said, oh, he wasn't close with his kids. Right. So he was like, show Tammy this. How did I get it? Right. Yo, my brother has my dad's childhood money. Wow. Like my dad would cry to me, bro. There's been times when he in Vegas when I was 18. Oh my god. Damn. He was smoking a cigar, smoking a cigarette outside. We was talking. Yeah. Crying though.
Tears. Grown man tears.
Grown man tears. I'm not even gonna say it. Of course. But my dad was not happy with that family, Tammy and Jenna. They yo, you know, I shouldn't even say this. Nah, I ain't even gonna say it. Nah, I'm not gonna say it because it's like I ain't even gonna say it, bro. But there's so much shit. Like, why is my dad buried next to Shayla? My dad didn't even fuck with Shayla. My dad hated Shayla. Like he did. He would tell me all the time he's ashamed that he has her last name. And he would tell me, I'm over here buying her a car and buying her a place, and I'm not even doing this for my own daughter. And he was talking about me. He was talking to me. So I don't care. I said it. So what? Yup. Keep this on the air too. I don't give a fuck. My dad didn't fuck with Shayla. Right. And then you go, you know what? You know who my dad wanted to be buried next to? Who's that? Eric. Yeah. My dad wanted to be buried next to his brother in Cali. Right. Not Shayla. Yeah. Not Shayla. Yeah. Tammy has control of that. Like, fuck you, bitch. Mm-hmm. Like, go ahead. You know what? I'm gonna be real. My dad not here to defend himself no more. But I will always defend my dad. And I know the truth. I know the truth. I know the truth. I know things.
Can you talk to us a little bit about the domestic abuse that he went through dealing with Tammy? Because I heard some stories, but can you give us a little bit more
Tammy was
information on that?
To my dad. Abusive as fuck to my dad. My brother has stories of Tammy hitting my dad in the head with a heel, made his head bleed. Wow. Tammy was abusive, bro. Tammy's not innocent. Tammy is an evil, wicked bitch. Damn. I honestly, like, bro, like, it took everything in me not to break her little body when I was in Texas. Like, because you know why? Again, I just wanted to bury my dad. I was there for my dad.
That's it.
So if I had to face the devil and yo, do you know how strong I gotta be to sit there and look the woman in her eyes, the one that took me from my dad, now I gotta bury my dad, and you was the one with him when he killed himself? Exactly. I wanted to kill you, bitch.
Damn. No doubt.
Nah, not like that. I don't want to get in trouble or nothing.
No, I get it. I get it. No, sure. Like just the rage. The rage. The sheer rage. Slap the
fuck out you.
I get it. Yeah, no doubt, man. And that's unfortunate, man, because it makes you wonder. Well, I mean, it to me, it's definitely a certain, but I'm sure your dad will still be here to this day if he had been with somebody that truly cared about his well-being.
And I talked to the woman. I talked to his secret lover.
Oh, is that right?
Oh yeah, we have conversations all the time.
Can you talk about it?
It's already all over YouTube. I talked to her.
Yeah, talk about it. Listen.
He would there was a voice message that she sent me. My dad sent her, and he said, man. He basically he sent her a voice message. Let me find it. Because he was like, basically, like, he can't leave Tammy, just can't, like, hold on. It was a lot. It's on YouTube. You could go find it on YouTube, y'all.
Yeah. Type it in on YouTube, y'all. Y'all find it.
Yeah, y'all find it. So, basically, I talked to the secret lover. She would, she don't want to be identified, and I respect her. I would never tell her name.
Of course.
But yes, my dad did not want to be with Tammy, and I believe that. Do you know?
No, but hey, I'm gonna tell you this real quick because I've been abused by a woman before. No man wanted just like no woman would want to be with an abusive man. No man want to be with an abusive woman.
You want to know what me and my brother talked about all these years, even before all this happened? My dad, I felt like my dad stayed with Tammy because Tammy was gonna take everything, the house, all his money. And honestly, that's my honest belief. Like, I don't care how anyone feels. That was my father. I'm his daughter. We had personal conversations, one-on-one.
It's cheaper to keep her.
It was definitely cheaper.
It's cheaper to keep her.
It was definitely cheaper. I feel like my dad did not divorce her because this bitch was gonna take everything. Like, yo, like I'm gonna be. Yeah. Yo, this bitch was drunk. When I came out and texted, she was drinking. You know, she accused me of taking her a bottle of vodka.
No way.
Yep, I swear on my daddy. I was in the, and I was actually with Steve, the Red Ranger, outside. I was like, yo, I'm like, Steve, I'm about to go off. Right. I'm like, you see what she's doing? She's like, Skye, did you take my bottle? I know you took it. Yeah. So if I go look upstairs and not there, do you know what happened? Tony took, I don't know if it was Tony, but somebody took the bottle from her and hid it. Because she was drinking so much. Yeah, and she ended up finding it the next day in the cabinet. Shit. Like, and then she accused me of smoking all the cigarettes.
Please tell me she apologized to you, by the way.
No.
No apology?
No apology.
After accusing you of stealing?
Apparently, I stole her bottle of vodka, and I smoked all her cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
She smoked like 5 packs of Marlboros in a day. Wow. Like, she would have Jenna go to the store. I went with Jenna. She had
5 packs?
She took Jenna to the store. She gave Jenna money, and Jenna went to the store and got 5 packs of cigarettes. 5 and packs. Yes, by this dude named Frank at the liquor store. My dad wanted to beat up because he would always sell Jenna vapes and swishers and shit. She's 18. Yes, let's talk about it. Let's tell the truth. The fuck?
That's crazy, bro. Unacceptable, bro. Unacceptable, man. That's the least she could have did is apologize for that shit, man.
She needs to, you know what?
Yeah.
The pain she's gonna have to deal with for the rest of her life, knowing why my daddy's not here, that's gonna eat her up.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
That's gonna eat her up.
100%. I couldn't agree more. Yeah. Let's read some of these comments.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's see.
Damn.
Let's actually...
5 packs?
Dude, 5 packs.
Say, 5 packs.
5 packs. Like, that's ridiculous.
I believe Tammy is responsible 100%. I do too, 100%.
Let's actually go up. Can we do that?
Yeah, let's go up.
Oh yeah, we can't.
All right, y'all, everybody. We're gonna read some comments. Sorry, we're getting too deep in it, but we're gonna read some comments and I'm gonna respond.
And y'all been participating. That's the least we could do.
Money is pure evil. I feel you, Skye. I will wear your hoodie for royalty. Period. Go check out RoyalSkyeOfficial.com. By the way, I got merch.
Oh shit, my bad. I'm gonna try to go.
Jenna looks like Tony. Yo.
Uh-oh.
Hey, like Tony said, Tammy is the love of his life, right? Who knows?
Where we at? Where you at? Let's see. Go back down. Who's that? I was crying so hard during the funeral. I felt.
No, he wasn't there. That's a fan, but.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't involved in nothing that's messed up. And like I said, Kelsey, when it comes to my brothers not being invited, I don't care what they said or done in the past. That doesn't give Tammy the right to take away their right to bury my dad. And like, I stand on that. Like, life is so short. Life is too short. And they had a right to see my dad the way I saw him, and they had a right to say goodbye. Now, for the rest of their lives, they have to live with just their dad being gone and not being able to bury him. Do you know how that feels? Not being able to come to a funeral because you feel they're telling you that you're the problem. That's fucked up. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now, my grandma would have made sure Jacob was on his best behavior. Yeah. Fuck Tammy. Of course. There could have been ways to work around that. My grandma, Jacob would not opt out, especially with my grandma there. My grandma would have put his ass in check. Like, you gonna be there for your daddy, exactly, and we're gonna leave after. Like, there's ways to work around it.
Yeah, big time. Let's scroll down.
I love how honest Skye is. Oh, I'm blunt. I tell the truth.
Keep on going. Just you read the motherfuckers.
The internet said he was buried in Covina. Nah, he's buried in Houston.
Oh, let's
what happened?
Go to that one. Brandon Roth.
My girl's abusive too. I could see that if you see her Instagram with Jenna was tiny. He's in the bath. She told him to shut up. He put soap on his face. I mean, look, man. I don't know. You gonna share a voicemail? Oh yeah. I'm gonna share it right now. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna share the one where my dad was telling me I'm the best rapper freestyler ever.
I think we checked the comments. Just right over that one.
I mean, just wait a minute. Let me get this.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll leave it right there for now.
Mind you, I did get a
Wow.
And this another one of him telling us like, hold on.
He said he think you the best. Oh.
So this is when I got my butterfly tattoo. My dad had messaged me and said this. Like my dad said, people judge us, but who gives a fuck? They don't know who we are.
That is so cute.
So tell me again. I wasn't close to my dad, right?
Right.
Like, this is crazy. That how could you even say some shit like that? And I'm gonna read some comments.
This is live.
I believe you, Skye, you the best. I heard he had been sober over 10 years. Is that true? Yes, that was true on what I heard, but I know my father was drinking. And Tammy told me they was drinking wine together in the room. So I had no idea my dad had comments. I had no idea my father had started drinking again, by the way. That's just new to me.
Alright, so we all caught up. Alright, so we all caught up with the comments. We got really in depth with a lot of shit, and I appreciate you for that. Let's talk about what's next. What's next for Royal Skye, man?
What's next for Royal Skye?
Yeah.
Royal Skye, I'm focused on healing, for one. I'm gonna be dropping music, of course.
Gotta drop the music.
Of course, the music is coming. Like, I'm going crazy with the music. Honestly, this is so. This everything that's happening. It's been. I'll get choked up for words because I don't really know what to say, but it's life changing. I'll never be the same, but I'm gonna try to keep going for my dad. As much as I don't want to be here, and I deal with the same mental health issues my dad did, I'm gonna fight for him, and I owe it to my dad, and I'm gonna be successful in what I do. And Royal Skye is coming harder than ever, and I love the fans. I love all my dad's fans. I love my fans. Like I said, I'm just, I'm human too. I'm human. I have feelings too. I have feelings too.
I love it. So, do you have anything else? If not, I think we covered a lot. We went over the music. We went over your dad and the drama. Is there anything else you want to share or talk about before we close it up here? Or?
I just want to say I appreciate all the fans for supporting me and loving me, especially through the drama. I don't want anybody to pick sides. It's not about picking sides. I'm simply just telling my truth and telling my side of the story. There's always two sides to every story, and then there's the truth. And I'm speaking my truth. And I'm not. This is not coming from a place of hate in my heart. I don't want anybody to hate Jenna or hate Tammy. I don't like them, but that don't mean I want people to hate them. I just want people to respect that I just lost my father in a really, really hard way. And I'm trying to deal with it and accept it. And I'm hurting every day, every night. And I'm trying. And I love you guys. Legends Never Die is out now. So
merch.
Yeah, the merch, RoyalSkyeOfficial.com. That's where I got my merch at. And I think we owe it to the fans. Let's play the song one time. I'm gonna do it once.
Okay, for sure. Oh, let's do it.
I'll do a performance. You act like they couldn't hear you.
Oh, yeah, me.
No, you can't.
I love it.
Hey,
I know. I blew it.
Skye. Yeah.
I know, right? You're right. All right, you want to play the song real quick? All right, let's
man, we're gonna play Legends Never Die one time.
Hey, I like that. Yeah, we go out with
Legends
Legends Never Die.
All right, y'all. We'll do a live performance for y'all.
All right, so we're gonna leave it like that for now. Give us 1 second, y'all. This is always a pain in the butt sometimes to do this.
Can we pop the video up while we do it?
Yeah, it's gonna be up.
Right,
Yeah, come on, man. This ain't amateur hour. This show people listening. We gonna get it cracking.
Yeah.
I know, I'm fucked up.
All right, let's get it.
All right, hold up. Let's make it big. Boom. All right, y'all. This for y'all. Let me make sure it's in the headphones before we start it.
I love y'all. This one's for y'all.
Sorry, y'all, but
I bet Tammy was coked out that night with him.
Oh, somebody in the chat gonna blame her, huh? Okay.
It's the truth though. Let's tell the truth.
Okay. Should be in our headphones now. Check. All right, hope y'all ready. Let's get it. All right, this is Legends Never Die.
Yeah, my daughter the other day, and this is something for all you kids too, is that my daughter said something to me. Skye, she said that you'll be my hero, and I always look up to you, and it even gets me choked up now just thinking about it.
They say time heals, but time don't heal everything. I swear I'd do anything just to see you one last time. It's so hard to say goodbye, but legends never die. 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 I've been hurting, I just need someone to show me love. When I saw my daddy in the casket, it really fucked me up. Ooh, no. Your tears don't cry. Never, legends never die. I can't help but wonder why you never had a chance to say goodbye. They say time heals, but time don't heal everything. I swear I'd do anything just to see you one last time. It's so hard to say goodbye, but legends never die. Legends never die. Legends never die. Legends never die. I never thought that this day would come. Since you left this world, that's when the rain begun. If I'm drowning, would they notice? It's so hard to show emotion. I love runs deeper than the ocean. Daddy, I miss you, I'm so broken. It's time for you to fly. They say time heals, but time don't heal everything. I swear I'd do anything just to see you one last time. It's so hard to say goodbye, but legends never say time heals, but time don't heal everything. I swear I'd do anything just to see you one last time. It's so hard to say goodbye, but legends never die. Legends never die. Legends never die. Legends never
Legends never die.
Legends never die. Well, hey, I gotta say, I'm gonna say my last thing, and I'm gonna give you the floor, man. But I just want to say, shout out to Royal Skye for being such a humble friend, beautiful friend, and sticking by my side,
For
and
10 years, by the way.
for 10 years and being such a real one. Shout out to you for
I
coming
love you.
on the show. I love you too, sis.
Everything. Fuck it. Figure it out.
I love you, sis.
I love you too, man. I love
So,
you.
shout out to you for that, man.
And shout out to let me just say this before we end this.
Yeah.
Chucky,
Mhm.
you have been my friend for over 10 years.
Mhm.
You have known me
Right.
through everything I've been through. You were
Right.
there through my downfalls and through
Right.
everything. And brother, can I just say this, that
Mhm.
I'm so blessed
Yeah.
that throughout all these years we
Yeah.
still remain friends.
You about to
And,
let me cry.
I'm about to cry too
That's
because
crazy.
I love you, bro,
Yeah.
and you mean the world to me.
Thank you,
And
sis.
you know, you were the first person I called when I found out my dad died.
Right.
And
Mhm.
your friendship,
Yeah.
I will forever hold that in my heart.
Same here.
And
Same
I
here.
love you, my brother.
I love you too, sis.
And I want everybody to go show
love
him
you,
some
sis.
love. Follow Podcast TV, man.
Thank y'all. Thank
Follow
y'all.
Chucky. Shout out to Instagram. Go follow my
All
boy, because this is my long life childhood friend. Like,
That part.
I love him to
That's
death.
right,
Like,
sis.
literally.
So I appreciate you, sis. I really do. So I want you to finish off with the final word. So I'm just gonna give y'all. I'm gonna plug y'all with my shit, and then Skye gonna close it out. So my name is Chucky. You can find me on Instagram. I'm the Chucky with 2 Y's. That's IMTHECHUCKYY. You can find me on there, and then here on YouTube. If y'all most of y'all probably watching on YouTube, just go ahead and subscribe to the channel and look out for me. And I just gotta say, man, shout out to JDF and RIP to JDF, man. I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. And Skye,
And let me give a shout out to April. This is the mother of baby Lewis I was talking about.
All right, do that. Do that. For sure.
I dropped the link in my story. To all the fans, man, if you could just go support baby Lewis and donate to the GoFundMe, I would really appreciate that. I want that more than anything. No child deserves to suffer, and that baby means a lot to me. And April, I love you. I see you on here. I got you, girl. Love and respect, much love. And anyways, I just want to say to all the fans, I love you guys so much, and just bear with me. You know, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, but I'm here for you, for the whole Power Ranger Nation. I'm here. I love my dad, and I forever got my dad's back, man. And I hope this interview uncovered a lot for y'all. And that's all I gotta say. Until now, stay tuned for more music, because we're going crazy 2023, all right?